Welcome back to another exciting Change the Now video here. So in this video, I wanted to keep it short and sweet and just explain a little bit about the high-level navigation about the Change the Now community. So the Change the Now is basically run on two separate platforms. We have what we call the Change the Now Passport. That's where you're going to log in and report the work you've done. But we also have the Change the Now community, and that's the space that you'll be hanging out in your lounge, which you've heard me talk about, as well as engaging with your mentors and your guides and doing a lot of the work via tasks inside of the actual Change the Now community. And that's what this video is about today. So right now I've landed in, I'm still using that demo account that I've been referring to in some of the other videos. Inside of the Change the Now community, it's going to look very similar to any other social networks that you've been a part of in the past. Along the left-hand side is the custom feed button, and what this is it's going to look different depending on what groups you're part of, what activities you're engaging in, who your friends are, and all those different things. But this is a custom feed that's relative to you. Any major important stuff will be pinned to the top as featured. Right along the top as well, you can always return back to the main home, as well as jump right out to any of our video tutorials where you might be watching this video right now. If there's any events happening inside of Change to Now, you'll see those here on the Events tab. Again, all these high-level navigations are along the left-hand side, so this is going to be really easy to work your way through. You can see all the members of the group. So as mentioned and before, Change the Now community, the Change the Now community is a closed private network of other like-minded individuals who are working on SDG Campaign Solutions. So you're going to see a big community of people. Everyone in here wants to be in here. They're working on the same stuff and have those conversations. Don't be scared to reach out and connect with other people. So you'll see your community feed. So what this is going to be custom towards, this is all the main things that are happening publicly within the group, very similar to the custom feed. Custom feed is more specific to you. The community feed is going to be a more broader feed of all the different activities happening inside of Change the Now. There's the events tab. Again, you'll see events happening that are live or that are coming up. Perhaps there's some keynote speakers or workshops or things that are relative to whatever project or solution you're working on. Often in the recordings tab, if we have an event or it's a specific thing that's important, pertinent to what you're working on, we'll record the video or the keynote and we'll make that recording available here. As well as in the FAQ section, this will be more information about specific things like SDGs or topics, or just about Change the Now and how to access certain things as well, like a really high level FAQ, frequently asked questions. A lot of the main action is going to happen down along the left-hand side. In what we see here is, let's see if I can click on it. There we go. So under tasks, so you'll see this is where you're going to be doing a lot of the work, or actually all of the work. You're going to be getting your modules, all your learning, all your stuff like that is coming out of the tasks section. This journey, your tasks and your journey, these are going to relate to the find, frame, shift frameworks that we've set up that you are going to be working through your SDG campaign solution. So that all happens inside of this journey. So let's see if I can view this space with this demo account. Here we go. So this may look slightly different, but ultimately this is where it's set up to work through these different tasks. We're kind of constantly updating this with new content and new information, but when you're brought in with your group or your team into your lounge, you'll be instructed to work through your tasks in your journey, and that's where this happens. So this tasks tab here on the left-hand side, then you have your journey, and then this is where you're actually going to be working through step by step. So again, if I click on this, and this I'm working on the prototyping team activity, I'll get my instructions, get the videos to watch, the content, and things like that. So all of that action is happening inside of your journey and tasks along the left-hand side. And like I'd mentioned in the previous video about your actual lounge, that's where so you're doing your work, getting your work from the journey and the tasks there, but then you are going back into your lounge, your private lounge with your team and having those conversations, doing that work, using the mural and that type of stuff, and having that stuff. At any time, you can actually jump out and connect to any video tutorials and things that we've baked on how to use the tools that are inside of the tasks, as well as quickly accessing your passport via the passport button down here, or if you remember or saved and bookmarked your page when you set up your passport as well. So as you're working through those tasks in your journey, you will be prompted at certain milestones to go update your passport. That's where you're going to do that. I'm going to make another video separately about updating and accessing your passport, but that just kind of gives you a high level overview about the main feeds, the community feed, your custom feed, and the work that you're doing is all accessed through the tasks and your journey on the left-hand side, and then you're having your conversation with your team and working with that work inside of your lounge. So there you go, some high-level overview of the Change the Now community. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.